Gonna find out which bus these kids gonna get on, which bus they wanna be on. I gotta make sure these kids aren't too nervous. Tomorrow they always get so nervous in the first scrimmage. Like, nerves are okay because you care. It's like, don't be nervous, man. Like, go take it.
You don't become a physical football team once the games have started. That's not available to you at that point. The hay is in the barn, as they say. Becoming physical happens in spring ball and it happens in fall camp. And it happens when you get good on good, the ones on ones, and they do live line of scrimmage work. And you've got the best players on defense going against the best players on offense, and it's live. And you get it going, and you play to the whistle. Forging that in fall camp, I think is vital. You can't play physical football unless you have a physical camp.
The fall holds no secret to how your summer was spent. The Ducks are spending theirs in the trenches, hoping to build the kind of toughness that'll stay with them through the stretch run.
Just keep stacking days. As long as you keep stacking days, I promise you, you will see the change. But my coach used to always say, everything that you want is on the other side of hard.
Ooh, I love that. Everybody hear that? That's probably worth writing down. Think about everything you want right now. Everything you want is on the other side of hard. Ain't no lottery in football. Everything you want is on the other side of hard. That position, that win. Let's get uncomfortable right now, right? Your goal is to feel uncomfortable. It's a sign that you're what? It's a sign that you're growing. If you don't get uncomfortable in practice, shame on you. If it hurts a little bit the first day, good. It means I'm headed somewhere.
Camp is full of growing pains. But what hurts even more is sitting at home and watching other teams in January. The challenge of the Big Ten looms large. But one can't help but notice that pound for pound, the Ducks are looking larger than ever. Something's in the water. The Ducks aren't sharing their recipe, but it was made with a whole lot of love. With strength coach Wilson Love leading the Ducks weight sessions, every morning is a wake-up call. Hope you had your coffee.
I love where we're going. We gotta keep bringing that every single day. I have a challenge for you. When you don't feel like doing it, you don't feel like bringing juice, sometimes you have to fake it. What do I mean by that? Sometimes you have to fake the juice so it actually becomes a real thing. It's tiring out there, I know. Everybody thinks tired. What's going to be different for us? If we want to be different, that's what it takes. I love each and every one of you guys, man. Let's keep chopping.
Like when I first met Coach Love, I was like, no way he can keep this up like every day. You hear his voice, you know it's time to get to going.
Most strength coaches are eccentric. But Love is a different breed.
Coach Love, besides the yelling, the screaming, the craziness, Love, he one of them. He one of them ones. I love him to death. He a crazy coach.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love.
Coach Love brings a crazy amount of enthusiasm and passion. He's the same guy every single day.
He's the same guy every day. Coach Love's got all the energy in the world.
He hard nosed. He real goofy now, and he real energetic.
Coach Love, oh man, that man is chaotic, insane, crazy, just all the words you can think of, but just deep down inside of him, he loves us.
Always here for you, bro. Let's go turn up.
I'll be talking to you, Coach.
Yeah, baby.
Come on. Yeah. Keep it up. One day at a time. Keep it up, bro. I'm so proud of you, man. Oh, that little kitty cat tail. Yeah. 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 Blah, blah, blah. Compare.
Is for
Booyah, baby, whistle. Stay low, shuffle. Flip it to 10. Let's get it. Set. Give it up.
is for the only
In the weight room. Strong ass ducks. Get in that mode, one. Get in that mode. Let's go, one. Train it. Train it to become it. Let's go.
Just a game.
Yes,
Love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you.
You guys, I know what y'all are doing. Now, I think it's funny.
Love was made for me and you.
Players don't just like his coaching style, they're crazy about it. His energy is infectious, and it extends to every part of his life, giving new meaning to the term dad strength. But beneath his hard exterior, he's still got a few soft spots. Football, after all, is all about
He
balance.
truly knows these guys inside and out. There's not a thing that he wouldn't do for them, and that's what really makes him special. He's authentic. He's himself.
Good, bro. You got me?
Yeah, appreciate you, coach.
I love you, man. Hey, these young bucks need you. This team needs you. We need tough dudes.
When you're trying to land grab, you have to move some mountains. One group that's taken a liking to all that tough love is the offensive line. And the feelings are mutual.
I think they're confident. They've changed their bodies. It's been pretty impressive to see how much these guys have gotten stronger, and they've done all what we asked them to do, and it's been freaking awesome. Hanj had a great summer, man. This guy is crazy freaking strong right now. I mean, I think this guy realizes like he's a dude, and when he talks, everybody listens. He's got alpha tendencies to him, and he's been freaking incredible, and I love where he is. Josh Connerly, I don't know, could have a better offseason when he did. I mean, the kid looks like a totally different human being, different in spring. Like, he's confident, and the kid is incredible right now. So he's confident, and he's doing a really good job. And Johnny, I don't know if I can be happier with anybody either. I mean, this guy is a totally different human being, and he's confident. He looks different too, man. And this guy's doing a great job. He's more vocal. I've been really, really impressed with them, man. They absolutely killed it this summer.
I'd like Johnny to stand up here and tell us what he expects from this unit. I love it.
I think we should just all hold each other accountable to the standard to give our all every single day, and just work to grow every single day, build our chemistry as a team, as the offense we know we should be.
When you embrace the process, it takes you places. Just ask recent standout running back turned NFL rookie, Bucky Irving. While other rookies are adjusting to the physicality, Irving is used to it. He learned from the best back in Eugene.
Great words from our man DJ Bucky.
I mean, it's not different for me because when I was at Oregon, we was in pads every day, so I'm pretty much used to it. The guys thudding me up. I mean, you gotta practice like how you play, so I don't mind them guys thudding me up and getting a good look on me. So, I mean, we always preach you practice how you play. So.
Ball camp practice 6. We in full pads today. Yes. Toughness about to show up. What's your level of compete? What's your dreams and aspirations? And what are you doing to get there? Today is about that work.
Like toughness, growth is a hard thing to measure. You can push weight, but can you push people around? Sometimes the only true test is the eye test. And there's no comparison for sizing up your team like the first day the pads go on. This isn't offensive lineman Marcus Harper's first rodeo. It's his fourth. But he's as excited as ever to get back in the saddle.
It's about to be a great day today, baby. Tighten this shit up. Tighten it. Tighten it. Tighten it. Get up. Let's move. Let's move. Good movement. Good hand control. Good hand fight. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We hunting. Let's go now. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, T. Hey, let's go. Teddy!
He's not the only one playing hype man. For offensive line coach Alik Terry, it might as well be Christmas morning. And every chance to make his players better is a gift.
Good. That's it. That's it. That's it. Week 2. Let's improve. There it is. Be violent with me now. Be violent with me. How violent can I be on my hips and hands? Hey, that's the violence right there, killer. That's the violence. Yeah, 50. Yeah, 50. Yeah, 50. That's the pull, 50. That's the pull. Yes, sir, Chop. Yes, sir, Chop. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, 5. Yes, sir, 5. Yes, sir, 5. Yes, sir, 5. Clear.
What decisions are you making to improve this team and improve yourself? Right? Because everything we want is on the other side of hard. Everything we want is on the other side of hard. Right? You got to know that.
We got to have a competitive edge, a competitive nature about us that people fear competing against us on a down in and down out basis. We can't turn it up on short yardage just because there's only 1 yard left. From the first play to the 150th play, we got to have a mentality, we got to have a physicality. The teams we're playing, we cannot waste a quarter. We cannot waste a down. That dog mentality you got, start to finish, make it your mentality.
Coach Terry has a gentleman's agreement with his players. You bring the effort, he'll bring the noise. Shake on it.
That's it. Killer.
They may be ducks, but this veteran line is as close as it gets to unflappable. That is, until they see a camera in their face.
I'm your favorite teammate.
His whole swag came from me.
Whoa, okay, no, that's a.
That's the wide receiver's job anyway, isn't it?
I can't get a proper exit.
He is funny.
You feel me? Looking. Hey, appreciate y'all for coming in. This big.
Hey, shush! Shh, we're doing an outro. Shut up.
Appreciate y'all for coming in, stopping in with Big Mark. You feel me? And Spam. You feel me? Big Oos. You feel me? We're gonna see y'all in the season. Let's go. Sorry, Charlie. Oh, he talking about you, cuz.
When the pads aren't popping, defensive backs coach and co-defensive coordinator Chris Hampton hits his players with a pop quiz.
Test day. Test day. Test day, test day, test day. Like the SATs. No whispering answers. I hear you, no whispering answers.
It's a chance to exercise their most powerful muscle, the one under their helmet. He's a tough grader. No one gets an A for effort.
It's not a family kiss. No. What are we doing? It's not open book. What are we doing over here?
Open book. Oh, getting graded right now.
I'm gonna give it to you tomorrow. Give you a graded test tomorrow.
I was thinking about that.
What are you doing? No, you can't be trying to look on my name. You're trying to cheat in front of me. Put my name. No, get back, son. Fill your test out. You get your grade tomorrow. You tell me. I know the answer. Do you know the answer?
I'm making sure it's right because this is what I think the answer.
When you turn it in, then I'll tell you it was right. Once you turn it in. This is out of control.
Captain Bingo.
They're trying to cheat right? No.
I didn't really know the right side though, but I tried though.
You tried?
No, I did it.
You don't get an A for trying.
A for effort?
No. Oh, let me put it in.
Defensive coordinator Tosh Lupoy is hungry for takeaways and wants to see who has the biggest appetite on and off the field.
Every one of these is a choice you make. It's an emphasis that we've got to accept, we've got to embrace, we've got to dominate every day. So there's a reason now there's balls up there. If we're not hitting these things, let's clear them out of the building. We don't do any cruise control shit down here. When we check into the field, every day of my life, I go by that ball. It's a conscious decision, okay? It's easy to run by it. Hit the ball, right? Any way we can to emphasize the most telling and important stat in football, right? You make the choice as a leader to enforce that.
Oregon is excited about their defense. D-line coach Tony Tuioti is maybe a little too excited. He got so into a celebration that he ended up in a boot. He's back on 2 feet now, and his defense is starting to find theirs.
Good. Run your feet, DJ. Run your feet. Technique matters. Let's go. Come on, coach. Hey, big dog got to eat. Big dog. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
These guys embrace it. They want to hit it practice because they know it's going to make them better in games. Winning football is really won at the line of scrimmage. Physicality will be a big piece of our identity this season as we approach it.
That's what Oregon is trying to build, is to be a great defensive line, a great offensive line, and then have tremendous skill positions as well. That's the misconception. I think people on the outside look at the uniforms, they see the buildings, they see the flash, and they think that Oregon is soft. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Keep going, man. Like we gotta get more strain out of everything that we're doing, man. Because when you go out there, you should be like a bunch of screaming banshees.
Just keep stacking up them days. I know there's more in the tank, so let it all out throughout this whole week.
Know how blessed we are, man, to play this game. To be here at Oregon, man, we're blessed. Okay, you guys already know. Other people got it hard, we don't. Okay, so what excuse do we got? Nothing.
We at the car wash.
The D-line's job is to make sure quarterbacks feel uncomfortable. But at camp, part of their job is to get the newcomers out of their comfort zone. If Derek Harmon and Jamari Caldwell want to earn their wings, they'll have to show off their range.
There we go.
My heart's torn
In pieces.
is my offering.
Hello.
In my hand, I could be a pretty girl. I wear
Even the strength coaches have to pull their weight.
I was born in a little tent. Just waking up in the morning, God, thank God. I don't know. Got my grub on, but then pig out.
It doesn't look like any of these ducks will be quitting their day job.
Listen, baby.
Just getting better at it.
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far, baby. Call my name. I'll be there in You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, now ain't no mountain high enough.
This wasn't what Coach Dan Lanning meant when he was talking about vocal leadership. No more song and dance. Back to the task at hand.
When you think about your position, ask yourself, that position group, is that position group tough? All right, we got some tough position groups in here.
Coach Dan Lanning is preaching toughness and letting a couple of his toughest players, senior tight ends Terrence Ferguson and Patrick Herbert, spread his gospel of grit. Together, they know a thing or two.
Ferg, tell us what it means to you.
Toughness to me is no matter what we got on the table, what we got to do, getting through that, and that's mental toughness, physical toughness. Football's a hard sport. It's hard mentally. Camp is going to be hard. There's things that are going to be hard, but growing through that and really just attacking it every day, no matter what, even if you don't want to do it, I think that's toughness.
What's toughness? It's physical, it's mental, it's emotional, it's a mindset. Say you can, and you can. Say you can't, and you can't. What are you saying to yourself? What are you saying to your teammates?
We must be tougher and more physical than our opponents. Mental and physical toughness will create an aggressive, intimidating style play. It begins up front on defense and on the offensive line. We must control the line of scrimmage. We must stop the run and run the football effectively and with consistency.
The tight end room has a new toy, a state-of-the-art sled that's meant to create some tough sledding and help the Ducks get downhill.
Yeah. And so we called Kenny Farr and said, hey, we need to get this sled. Why? For pad level purposes, right? And then strike, right? And you can see where he's at underneath that sled. Is this sled a pain in the ass? Yes. And especially when it's on the grass out there, right? It doesn't move very much, not designed to. But what does it force you to do, AJ?
Get your pads low.
Pads low, and right, what do you gotta do with your hands?
Strike.
You gotta strike with your hands inside. We've got great hat placement, great hands, great pad level, our hips are involved, right, running our feet, then good things happen. Travis, are you hydrating? Yep. You have 1 ounce of water.
No, I had another bottle on the team.
Oh my gosh, late orders are not good.
Hey, can I do a Gatorade?
What color?
I think I'm gonna go orange.
I'll double down with the blue Gatorade.
Hey, the orders.
2 oranges and a blue?
Yep.
My goodness.
Take it this way as well.
If anybody asks can I go outside and get us some gummy snacks? Great.
Is that it? That is it. Appreciate it.
Patrick Herbert makes it clear even veterans like him aren't above lending a hand.
Taking care of everybody.
After all, you want to look out for the guy next to you because you never know when you'll need him to have your back. For a team that prides itself on flying in the face of tradition, there is one that they hold sacred. Every year, the team runs Spencer's Butte to honor 2 former Ducks and to remind each other that life is what you do in the dash.
All right, man. Climb that butte is a great reminder. This view's worth it. Hike ain't easy. Think of all the work that you guys just put in this summer. Keep chasing hard, right? And how do we measure success different than the world measures success, right? We have to have a different standard for ourselves. We're not focused on the result, we're focused on the process. We finish every summer with this, right? But being here this year is a little bit different for me. I'm sure it's different for some of you guys as well.
We up here. We out here for my dogs. Long live that 4. Long live that 5, man. We got y'all boys.
You can't get up here without thinking about our fallen brothers, Spencer, Kyrie. Right, a little bit different. 2 years ago when we came up here, we came up on the top of this butte. I read a poem to you guys. I want to read that today. And we're going to use that kind of as our thought process as we go back down this. This poem's called The Dash. I read of a man who stood to speak at a funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on the tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that the first date of birth spoke of the following date with tears, but he said what mattered most was the dash between the years. For the dash represents all the time that we spent alive on earth, and now only those who love them know what that little line was worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering that that special dash might only last a little while. So when the eulogy is being read, when the life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about you and how you lived your dash? I think that's really important, guys. You're only on this earth for so long. How are you spending that? So on the way up this butte, we talked about remembering those who helped get us here. Every one of you guys can make an impact as we go down this butte. And you start to walk down it, I want you to think of the people that you're going to impact. Whose life are you going to change? Right? What's this season going to look like for you? Who can you impact?
Nothing like a climb with your teammates to put things in perspective. Camp is in full swing, and the days aren't getting any cooler. A good time to think about why you're doing this in the first place. Enter the hot seat, a chance for teammates to get some things off their chest and remind each other that this game is bigger than the name on their back.
The hot seat, it's a great opportunity for us to get our fellow teammates, for them to be vulnerable, and you guys can just get to know who they are.
I randomly found this academy, and I was like, college football, and I was like, what the hell's that? And then I called up the guy, and I was like, listen, I think I can kick a footy pretty far. So he's like, all right, come down. One day they came to me and they said, oh, we got a call with Oregon football tomorrow. What do you think about going there? And I was like, sign me up.
Let's go. How much money did you have to make?
For the program?
Yeah.
About $15,000. Initially I was like, damn, that's way too much. I don't know if it's worth it. And then
guess it was.
I got to Bama. That was my dream. 3-4 years go by, 6 concussions, torn ACL, shoulder, so all that stuff gone. And the reason why I even coach is to make sure y'all don't do the same thing I did. Maximize your opportunity, man. I had it good, but the other side of good for me was rock bottom. It's the worst feeling I've ever had in my life. The reason why I'm so happy every day is I'm not at rock bottom anymore. Y'all got me?
Ellis, stay there. Stand up. Tell him what you need from him.
Everybody looks at you, and like what you do is like a big example. So like, just you being able to push people and you continuing being a great leader is like, I feel like that's like exactly what we need.
I know I say it all the time, but it's crazy to me that like someone who lived 20 hours away had this impact on me and like changed my life forever.
Jordan Birch. Every day this offseason, I looked you in the eyes and said, who are you doing it for? You said your mom. It's time to start really, really doing it for her. You got something special, and you're coming so much further than last year, and I'm proud of you, bro. You got something that everyone here wished they had. Unleash it. Do it for your mom. That's simple. What you got for me?
I'll say keep being you. Out of my whole college career, I probably had 3 strength coaches. I think you like the best one because you stay consistent. Like days when I don't feel like practicing, my body hurt, but I can make eye contact with you when you tell me keep going who I'm doing it for. Or pre-game when you tell me, it kind of hype me up, kind of pump me up. So I just say appreciate everything you did and just keep being you, coach.
There it is.
Big ass stuff.
When was the last time you asked yourself, why does this matter to me so much?
Shoot, every day we wake up, especially in this camp. It's probably one of the hardest camps I had to go through. You wake up, your body hurt and everything like that. You're tired, you got neck and necks. Kind of just wake up and questioning yourself.
My why is really my younger self. Like since I was 4 years old, I told myself I was gonna be in these seats. And really for all my younger siblings, just letting them know, and the kids in the community at home, just setting a good example.
Good. Well, I appreciate you guys. Give these guys a hand.
If you want to put on a show on Saturdays, first, you need a few dress rehearsals. The Ducks haven't had a full scrimmage since spring. It's time to take measure to see if all that talk about toughness was just that, or if the Ducks are ready to stand on their webbed feet and walk the walk.
This is our chance to play a game before we play a game. How we're incorporating toughness and how important it is that we set the standard today for how important these scrimmages are. Let's see these players play football, right? That's what I want to be able to see today. Who can tackle, who can block, who can catch, who gives great effort.
Let's go. Work day, work day, work day, work day. Let's go. Make them feel you today. Hey, you've been talking about you want to hit them all week. Today's your chance. Today's your chance, boy. Let's go.
This is game day. I'm preparing myself for battle. Ask yourself, how do you prepare for a game? That's what today should look like.
Yep. Let's go, let's go. Let's go do for your brother. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, boy. Yep.
You have to be able to do the hard things we talk about in your position. They have to show up on film today, right? Have to show up. What do I mean? Right? We talk about wide receivers, hardest thing. I want to see wide receivers going and snatching the ball out of the air. Go attack it with your hands, right? Don't let it get to your body. If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? It should look a certain way today.
This is a proving ground. The squad is dressed to impress and ready to make some first impressions. With only 2 scrimmages, the Ducks are in a hurry to find out who's made the most progress and where they have the most work to do. To get a glimpse at not just who can play fast,
Good job.
but who's willing to get physical. Another week in the books. The story is shaping up, and so are the Ducks. It's almost time to fly.
Let's go.